Hello and welcome to Hot at Home, your questions answered. Today we've got a very great question from one of my loyal customers of the Hot at Home program, and so we're going to address this for her today. She says, how do I strengthen my wrists? They give out before any other part will. My wrists in any exercise are weak. In a plank, they will have given out long before my core would. Lifting weights and again the wrists are the first place I feel it. Okay, great question. I think a lot of people actually have this issue. I've personally trained some people with this problem myself. So what you want to do is you want to do some specific exercises to help strengthen your wrists. So first thing you can do is grip exercises, working on your grip. Pardon me for stepping off camera for a second. I forgot to bring this with me. All right, tennis ball grips. Basically just get a tennis ball, pardon me, or a smaller ball or a stress ball, and just practice squeezing it. That's a good, just squeeze for like 5 seconds and release. Squeeze for 5 seconds and release. Squeeze for 5 seconds and release. I'm going far faster than 5 seconds in the interest of getting through this video. But so tennis ball or stress ball, or you can buy one of those. They look like clamps, and they're for increasing your grip strength, and you can use those things. They're like a V, and they've got a round hinge in the middle, and there's a lot of tension in them, so you can use those. I don't have one here to show you, I'm sorry. All right, so that's one thing. You can also do grab a dumbbell and do a bunch of different exercises with a dumbbell, depending on how strong your wrists are. I guess they're pretty weak, so you're going to probably go with a pretty light dumbbell. It might be one of the few times that I actually recommend using a dumbbell that's 5 pounds or less. Depending if you're a man or woman, again, depending on your wrist strength. But just support your forearm on your leg and twist. You can just bend your wrist up with the dumbbell with your palms facing down, and the other way as well with your palms facing up. And as well, you can do twists. So you want to make sure the arm isn't flailing around. So you want to make sure it's supported. That's why I'm saying put your forearm on your leg. But when you're doing twists, you can put your elbow against your rib cage and just hold it there, and that way you'll know the arm isn't going to flail around. So be mindful that your forearm doesn't start flailing around too, but that should help a lot just to keep your arm stiff. So you can do twists like this as well. A couple of other really cool tricky moves are you can do wrist rotations. Just get that off camera. Wrist rotations where you just rotate your wrists like this. Again, you want to make sure your arms aren't flailing all around, so just keep your elbows close to your rib cage, hold it there, and then just do some twists as well. You can do most of these while you just watch TV, which is great. It doesn't have to cut into your workout time, you know. As well as there's another specialized piece of equipment that I don't actually have. It's a rope, or pardon me, it's a stick with a rope attached to it, and what you do is in the middle of it. And what you do is you attach a weight to the bottom end of the rope, and then you take the stick and you just twist it like one hand at a time, and twist so the rope goes around and around and around the stick until the weight is all the way up to the top. And then you do the reverse, slowly letting the weight back down to the ground. So I don't have that stick, but I'm going to use this thing as a little piece of demo equipment, just so you understand what I'm talking about for this and one other move. You've got the rope. You can probably fashion one if you're handy. Just get the rope on here in a way that it won't slide when you turn it, and then just attach a dumbbell to the bottom, and then you just twist with one hand at a time. Twist, 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 and the weight will slowly come up as the rope twists around it, and then to let it back down to the ground, you just twist, 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 back down until it's down on the ground. The weight is back down on the ground. So that's one thing you can do, and again, I'm sorry I don't have the actual equipment here to show you. And the final thing is you can get something maybe like this, but I think the best thing to use would be like a golf club with a little bit of weight on the end. So you hold the handle of the golf club, you hold your arm perfectly straight against your body with a little bit of air here where your hand is, and then you just raise. I'm not sure if I'm on camera all the way with this. So you tilt your wrist sideways so that you point the golf club up into the sky, and then you point the golf club back down to the ground, and then you point the golf club back up to the sky, and then back down to the ground. So it's slow and controlled. You're trying to strengthen your wrists here. It's not a race. You're not supposed to be trying to fly. So, okay, so just please try to imagine this is a golf club. So you would just hold it beside your body, and pointed at the sky, and pointed at the ground, and pointed at the sky, and pointed at the ground. And again, be very careful that you're not assisting yourself by pointing your elbow. Keep your elbow straight. There's no point in, there's no reason to bend your elbow, and in doing that, you're only going to take away the effectiveness of this move. Okay? So you switch sides, this side. And you can do this watching TV too. Watch TV standing up for 10 minutes. So there you go. Those are lots of ways that you can, lots of little different exercises and tricks that you can use to strengthen your wrists. And hopefully that will help you out with the plank problem and the weight training problem with the weak wrists and whatever else is bothering you with your wrists, and build up some strength. So hope that really helped you out, and we'll see you guys again next time. Take care.